Y'all walked in, it was like everything came with y'all, man. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Y'all look focused, man. You know how? Because when y'all came in, I made a conscious decision to shake everybody's hand and look them in the eye. And probably like 20% of y'all look me in the eye because y'all was just focused, like, man, we just get out here, we just did the thing, we just did our thing, right? Did y'all have fun out there? Oh, yeah. Y'all like it? All right? All right, cool. Well, I'm not going to keep it out. I know y'all tired, y'all sweaty, y'all want to go get something to eat. Y'all got your whole day ahead of y'all, so I'm going to keep this brief and real simple, all right? But I just want to give y'all some encouragement. I want to give y'all some words of wisdom really quick that's going to help you not only throughout your season, but throughout your entire life, okay? So the first thing I want y'all to do is discuss amongst yourselves really quick, what does it mean to leave a legacy? Give y'all like 2 minutes. Discuss amongst yourselves. What does it mean to leave a legacy? Y'all out there in that field? That's exactly what you're doing. You leave a legacy. Okay? I want y'all to hear me real close. When y'all out there in that field, you guys are leaving a legacy. I'm not talking about a legacy for Cosmo High School. Okay? Because I know that happens. You know, you have good players that go on, and then when new enrollment comes, and you get 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th graders, they talk about that. They on the football team, they say, look, well, this person did this in 1985, this person did this in 1990. That's not the type of legacy I'm talking about. The legacy I'm talking about is your legacy of life. What mark are you going to leave on this world? What's your reason you leave it? It's fun, okay? What else? Who else want to tell me why you play football?
I love the game.
You love the game. It's an excuse to hit somebody. Okay? What else? Camaraderie. Okay. Give me one more. Why do you play football? Yeah? Challenge. Okay? Okay. The reason I ask why you play football is because trust me, I'm going for it. It ties into your legacy. Okay? Why you play football ties into your legacy. If you only play football, just being real, just because it's fun, then the minute it's not fun no more, you're going to give up. You're going to be like, I'm done with it. It's not fun no more. I quit. Like, I don't care anymore. Never told y'all that I'm a recording artist. Okay? So I do public speaking, and I'm also a hip-hop artist. All right? I do hip-hop for several reasons. I do public speaking for several reasons. Is it fun? Of course. But that's not my reason why I do it. Because if that was the reason why I do it, I probably would have gave up like within a week. Because as soon as something happened to me that I didn't like, I was like, you know what? This ain't fun. Because it's fun when you out there playing the game, when you making the touchdowns, when you making the killer plays. But what happens when you lose? Is it still fun? What happens when you're not getting the playing time anymore? Is it still fun? What happens when you want to hang with your boys, but you got to go to practice? Is it still fun? See, your reason for playing football has to be more than it's just fun. Or I just want to hit somebody. Like my man said over here, I want to hit somebody. That means I want to hit them. I'm going to tell you the reason why it's important to know why you play football. Just so you can leave a legacy. The skills you learn, the lessons you learn, character, to integrity, to discipline, things like that, that's the type of stuff that's going to carry you through life. So when somebody asks you, why do you play football? Who want to make the NFL? Let's go there. Who want to go to the NFL? Just be real. Okay, half of y'all want to go to the NFL. Who playing because they want to go to college? Good reason. Okay? Your reason for playing has to be deep. It has to come from here. It can't be because you're going to get all the accolades. It can't be because you're going to get all the girls. You're going to get all the attention. You're going to get your name in the paper. You know what I'm saying? That can't be the reason why you play. That could be a part of it. A lot of that stuff is cool. But the internal reason why you want to play football should be because you want to succeed in life. Because football it's a stepping stone. It really is. It's a stepping stone. Half of y'all said y'all don't even want to go to the NFL. Y'all just playing because whatever y'all own little reason may be. But if you don't know the reason why you want to play, then what's going to end up happening is when you get out there in that field, a couple things go wrong, you're going to lose steam. The man next to you is counting on you. He is. And if you lose steam, what's going to happen to him? He's going to fall, right? He's not going to be the best he can be. Because I believe all you guys are phenomenal players. but you were superb as a team. If I held up one finger, would it be easy to bend this finger and do all kinds of stuff with it? What if I hold up this? Is it still easy to kind of get in there and break this up? No, because it's a fit, right? When you come together as a team, you have more impact. When you come together as a team, you can leave a legacy as a team and as an individual. Some of y'all may want to make the NFL because, hey, you want to help your family out. I don't know y'all situations where y'all came from, but some of y'all may be like, look, man, like I want to make the NFL. I want to go to college so I can make a better life for my family. When it starts getting deep like that, then you look at it different when you play. Because it's not just about fun and games. If you put all your energy in football but your grades ain't doing nothing, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. I think a lot of times athletes kind of get the pass. Like they be phenomenal on the field, phenomenal on the court, but when they come in the classroom, they're not doing so good. But they get the pass because they're a good player. But then what happens is when the football game is over and they get into the game of life, they don't know what to do because they were not prepared. You're preparing for your future. The worst thing that happens again is for you to win in football, for you to win the game, you to win the championship, but you lose in life. When you put it to your teenage years, what you learn, what you do, how you carry yourself, is going to determine the rest of your life. Whether that's in a positive or negative way, a good way or a bad way. If you learn to work, if you learn to grind, if you learn integrity, if you learn the character now, then it won't be a foreign language when you get older and now you're living life. It won't be that difficult. But if you're not working on that now, then what's going to happen is when you get 20, because that's when it's going to cut off. Teenage years in there. So when you turn 20, you're going to wake up like, uh-oh. I can't even, somebody asked me how old I am. I don't even have the team on the end of it no more. Like, it's over. Like, that's it. You can't 19, 18, ain't no 20 team, okay? So that's it. That's it. When you turn 20, you're no longer a teenager. What you going to do then? It's so important to be a person with conviction because your convictions will determine how you live your life, and how you live your life will determine how far you go in life. There's going to be some classes that you guys are going to take that you don't want to take. Am I right? Yeah. There's going to be some classes that you don't want to take. It's going to drive you crazy. You may get a teacher that's boring. You may get an assignment that you absolutely hate. You may have to sit next to a student that you cannot stand. But in order to get to your next phase in life, guess what? You got to get past that class, right? You can't say, you know what? I hate this class. I hate this teacher. I hate this work. I'm not doing it. Because in order to get to point B, you got to pass point A. Am I right? Just because it's difficult doesn't mean you have to give up. Just because you got obstacles in your way doesn't mean you have to give up. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you get to bail out and quit. That shows a sign of weakness. I've been married, that'll be 7 years. Do you think every single day of my marriage has been a walk in the field? No. There have been days when I'm like, I don't even know why I did this. You know, for a split second, I had that thought, like, why did I get married? Like, this is hard, man. This is not easy. And I had an option. I can either stay here and tough it out and be a man and do what I have to do, work through the problems, or I can just walk away. Like a lot of people do. And it's the same way. Even though you face difficulty, even though you have an obstacle, it does not mean you have to walk away. You push through it. If you got to sit through a boring class to be able to go to college so you can get a good career and be able to help your family out, be able to provide for yourself and have a nice, comfortable life, if you got to sit through a boring class to get that, sit through the class. Because at the end of the day, it ain't that bad. Kobe Bryant. Who would say Kobe got a legacy? Now compare him to Michael Jordan. Whose legacy is bigger? Michael Jordan, right? On and off the court might look good. It's real. I'm not saying he didn't make mistakes, but on and off the court might look good. Now they got the same amount of championships, I believe. Kobe got what? Kobe got 5, Jordan got 6. Okay, so he won championships, sure. But he got some things up. I mean, he came in the league when he was 19. He didn't go to college. He went, he came straight from high school. Jordan, played for North Carolina. But Jordan's legacy is here, and Kobe's legacy is here. Because one thing that messed Kobe up was the incident with his wife. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, crap with old girl, and yeah, that kind of was a black eye to his legacy. The reason I brought that up is because, like I said, it's not so much what you do on the field, but off the field as well. Because you could be the most phenomenal player to ever touch a football, but if your legacy off the field sucks, people gonna remember that. They're not gonna just overlook it. They didn't overlook Kobe. They're not overlooking LeBron. And people don't like how he left Cleveland. And they're still talking about it. And dude, he's a great player. He'll be one of the greatest. But they look at your character, they look at your integrity, they look at what you do off the field or off the court, as much as they look at what you do on there. So how do you live your life when nobody's around? Are you smoking? Are you out drinking, getting wasted? What are you doing? Are you being a role model to somebody? I know y'all got coaches and mentors that pour into y'all, right? Am I right? Y'all got people that's kind of, younger than y'all that y'all pouring into? Very important. And if you pouring into them, what are you pouring? Are you teaching them things that's going to help them in life, that's going to help them be a better man? Or are you teaching them a bunch of nonsense that really don't matter at the end of the day? Because you're always mentoring somebody, whether you know it or not. Somebody's always watching your every move. There's some kid out there that see you and say, man, that dude, he could kind of want to be like him. When he watches your moves, and you don't even know. He may never have said nothing to you. So if you do something good, he's watching that. But if you make a mistake, if you start making bad choices, you're watching that too. So you're being a role model, you're mentoring somebody, whether you know it or not. Your every move is being watched, it's being documented. And I know I'm gonna stress when I say that, man. Y'all probably like, man, I'm tired, dude. Would you shut up when you go home? But I really want y'all to understand, I really want y'all to think about it. What type of legacy are you going to leave? How are people going